And thanks for joining us tonight. Next week, the City of Middleton's Common Council is expected to take its action on a new proposed master plan for the city's airport. Among some of the improvements in the proposal, the purchase of nearby farmland for new and expanded runways and a new hangar development as well. It is a 50-year-old airport, but not everyone is on board with those potential upgrades.
Our Tahalil Mohadeen spoke with those impacted and shares why they want city leaders to keep things the way they are.
Our goal is to have a viable, sustainable airport.
A master plan years in the making is headed to the Middleton Common Council for consideration.
All the work that we've done for the last 4 years doesn't mean anything if we don't do something with this document.
It's an opportunity for leaders to weigh in on the recommendations for the future of the Middleton Airport, potential plans for expansion and redevelopment that have some in the area voicing their opposition.
I think the airport, though, has gotten to the point where it's as large as it ought to get.
Paul Montague has lived in the town of Middleton for more than 40 years, and he says he understands there's pressure for growth, but is worried about the environmental impact.
The pollution that would come with it, the size of the airplanes.
Alder Robert Burke says city leaders recognize those concerns and have plans to invest in lead-free fuel.
We're right on the cusp of being able to switch planes over to unleaded fuel.
Still, Montague, like others in the area, are also worried about a potential increase in traffic and noise.
I feel that the sky is kind of saturated around here.
But Alder Burke says proposed plans to pave a new runway would actually redirect traffic from residential to industrial areas.
The goal is really to keep the mix of airplanes the same and to keep the traffic at the airport the same, or with just a moderate amount of growth.
It's growth most residents are okay with, so long as airport use doesn't increase more than the predicted 5%.
That would be exactly where I would stand.
The Middleton Common Council is set to review the resolution next Tuesday. Should it get approved, officials say there's still a lot of steps to take before any changes could be made and more space for public input. An approval would allow the city to explore funding opportunities with the Federal Aviation Administration.